Hi guys, welcome back. I said I was going to show you how to do a little snowflake, super easy little project. A snowflake or a star, whichever how you want to look at it. This is it before it's blocked. This is what you'll end up with, which is also you know, can be used as a flower if you wanted to make a flower. But to get the pointed star bits, we block it, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I've got one ready. All blocking is pulling your crochet into a shape and fixing it there. Now you can pull it into a shape and fix it there by just steaming it once it's in the shape, or you can use a concoction. You could use starch if you wanted, and all I do is I don't buy any expensive tools or equipment. I just use a piece of cardboard, thick cardboard, with some cling film wrapped around it and some pins, and just put your pins into your points of your star, pin them down into that shape, and then I just take half Mod Podge and half water, and I put it in this little spritzer, and I'm just going to spray that on, and then I just leave it to dry, and when it's dry my star will be blocked into that shape. It's a little bit stiffer. It lost a little bit of the definition in the stitch where the glue's gone in together, but yeah, it'll keep that shape now. And then I've got them. I've made some with little loops on to show you, and then this one's just got a piece of yarn that's tied so that you can hang them from a tree, or you can put them on parcels that you're decorating, or whatever you want to do with them. You can make them into a cute little garland. So I'll just leave the ones that I've done lying around as reference points. If you've watched my Absolute Beginners series of crochet videos, you should find this really, really easy to do. And so for that reason, because that series is there, and I'm assuming that you've followed it and completed it, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through this project. I'm going to go quite slowly because it is a beginner's project, but I'm not going to go through every single stitch painstakingly. I'm going to, you know, and I'm not going to go really, really slowly, because if you followed all that series or you've got a basic grasp, we're only going to be using a US double crochet. So that's the only stitch. No, a US, we're going to be using the single crochet, the double and the treble, so in US terms. So in UK terms, that's the double, the treble and the quadruple stitch. Okay, so we're going to start off with a magic ring. Now, there are instructions in my Absolute Beginners videos on how to make a magic ring, but if you can't make one, just chain 4 and join with a slip stitch to make a circle. And again, there's instructions on how to do that in my Absolute Beginners series. So lay your yarn over your 2 fingers, wrap it around and cross it over, and then put your hook under your first strand, grab your second strand, pull it through and just twist to hold on to it, and then just grab that second strand again and pull it through the loop on your hook. And let everything go, and there's your magic ring. Okay, now all you're going to do, and remember we stitch into this magic ring, so it's just like we're putting our hand in, grabbing some yarn and pulling it through. That's all we're doing, but we're doing it with a hook. So first of all, you want to chain 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, and remember, a chain, you don't yarn over or anything, you just put your hook you just grab some yarn and pull it through the loop on your hook. So we've chained 3. Now what we need to do is we need to do 9 double crochet into the ring. This chain 3 will act as a first double crochet. So when we've crocheted 9 into the ring, we'll have a total of 10 double crochet. So we're using US terms, remember, so this is a treble stitch in UK terms. So how we do our double crochet, I'm just going to remind you, with 2 stitches and then we're going to crack on. You yarn over, put your hook into the circle, pull some yarn through from the back, and then you've got 3 loops on your hook. Then you yarn over, you pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops. And there's your double crochet. We'll do another one, yarn over, put your hook into your circle, grab some yarn and pull it through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. And that is, oh, I've got it stuck on my nail. And that is your second double crochet. So with this chain 3 and that 1 and 2 double crochet, we have 3 double crochet. So we need another 7 to finish off this round, which is our first round. So here we go again, yarn over, hook into the ring, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 4. Do it again, yarn over, hook into the ring, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 for 5. Now, if you have to keep stopping and rewinding and going back, that is perfectly fine. The very first round I find is usually the most difficult, especially when sewing into a ring, because it's a little bit, you've got to keep hold of a few different things. So there is, in the beginners section, there is a video on about tension and holding your yarn, and there's a video about anatomy of a stitch as well, so it is really useful to go and watch those. But you have to kind of hold on to your work, hold on to your ring and keep your tension and your hook. So it can be a little bit tricky, but if you just keep your ring open, yarn over, keep your hold of your yarn with this finger and push your hook through. Grab that yarn and pull it back through. And now you can relax your hold on this. You can yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's 6. So going for 7. And we'll go in for 8. Yarn over, into the ring, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and in for 9. And the final one, which is 10. Pull through 2, and pull through 2. And then just check, just go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that chain 3 makes 10. Now get your straggler and keep your yarn on your hook and pull your straggler, and that'll just pull your work together. And now you want to slip stitch into the top stitch of your chain 3. Now again, in the Absolute Beginners videos, it shows you how to pick out your stitch. It shows you like a V shape. So there's our first V shape, there's our second, and there's our third. And I'm going to push my hook into that V shape, grab some yarn, pull it through, and then pull it through the loop on my hook. And that's a slip stitch, and that's made a nice circle. And that's the end of round 1. And now I'm going to go on to round 2. I'm going to chain 1, that's just sort of to start us off, and then I'm going to go into the same space and do a single crochet in US terms, a double in UK terms. If you just pull this and pull your stitch, you'll find that that space is obvious where you need to go in. You'll find a little gap emerges, and where it is it's right underneath where you did your chain 1. Okay, so go into there, put your hook in, pull some yarn through, so you've got 2 on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, and that's your single crochet in US terms, a double in UK terms. Then in the next stitch, so the next stitch is this one here. You can see these two, this V shape. So you want to be going under these two parts of the stitch. And remember, if you watch the anatomy of the stitch video, there's a third part on the back which is like a spine to the stitch. So you want to go over that and under those two. You don't want to be stitching into a hole, you want to be stitching into the stitch. So we're going to do a double crochet in US terms, which is a treble in UK terms. So yarn over, push your hook into that stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. And now what you want to do is a treble into that same space, and that space is opened up now. So you want to yarn over twice, so you've effectively got 3 on your hook. Put your hook into that space, into that stitch, same stitch as before, pull some yarn through, so now you've got 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, whoops, and yarn over, pull through 2. So it's a treble, so you do it 3 times. In British terms, that is a quadruple stitch, and I've no idea why. Now you want to chain 1, and this gives you the point to your star. If you were doing a flower, you wouldn't chain 1, but this will give you the point to your star, and this is where you want to put your pin when you're blocking. So then yarn over and yarn over again, because we're going to do another treble into the same space. Put your hook into that same stitch, pull some yarn through, so you've got 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And now you want to do another double to finish off. So into that same stitch, you yarn over, put your hook in, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you've created, this is your circle, and you've created a little round sort of petal shape. Now in the next stitch, put your hook into the next stitch under those 2 loops, grab some yarn, pull it through, yarn over and pull through 2, and that's a single crochet. And this is our pattern now. A single crochet into this stitch, and in the next stitch a double crochet, a treble crochet, a chain 1, a treble crochet, a double crochet, and then a single crochet into the next stitch again. So we're going up. Remember, a single crochet is a short stitch, a double's a little bit longer, a treble's a little bit longer. So we're going up, across with our chain, and down. So we're just repeating what's on one side on the other. So we've got a single crochet to bring us back down to create a little bit of space between our petals or star points, and then we do it again. So yarn over into the next space, next chain, the next stitch, pull some yarn through, got 3 on a hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do that treble to get higher. So we yarn over twice into the same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1 for the point of the star, yarn over twice because we're going to do another treble and go down the other side, keep it in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're going to do a double to finish this petal off. So we yarn over, pop our hook into that same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we've done our second petal, and just to bring it back down to differentiate it, we go into the next stitch, we put our hook into the next stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over and pull through the 2 that are on our hook. And now you see that's our circle that we started with, and these are 2 of our star points. And now we do 3 more. So I'm going to do this a little bit more quickly now. So yarn over into the next stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice into the same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, whoops, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, we're going back down the other side now, so yarn over twice, into that same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're going to do that double to make the two sides the same. Yarn over, into that same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we've got our next little petal. And to finish it off, or to start it off, whichever way you look at it, we yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through 2. We put our hook into the next stitch, sorry, we don't yarn over. And now we've got 3 petals. There's our beginning circle from round 1, and there's 3. So we've got 2 more to do. So yarn over into the next stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1, sorry my yarn's not very free flowing, yarn over twice because we're doing the triple again, push into the stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's our 4th one. In the next one, next stitch, pop our hook in, pull some yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 for a single crochet. And now we find we've only got 1 stitch left that has nothing in it, okay? So we yarn over and go into that stitch, pull our yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice, into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, oops, and yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1 for the point of the star, yarn over twice, into that space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then back down the other side, so yarn over once, pop the hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into that first single crochet and we're going to grab some yarn, pull it through and pull it through the loop on our hook and finish off our star. And now if you want to chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go back down to your first stitch or to the stitch you put the single crochet into and just make a slip stitch, pull some yarn through and pull it through on your hook. Oops, I've gone a bit awry there. I don't know what happened there. I think it's because I can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm just going to go back into there, grab some yarn, pull it through, and then I'm going to pull it through the loop on my hook, pull it nice and tight, and that'll make me a nice little loop to hang my star off the tree or whatever I'm going to do with it. And then I'm just going to yarn over and pull through, and I'm going to cut that off, and I'm just going to pull it through nice and tight. And like I said, you would go to your you take it and block it. My nail keeps catching on, I've got something on my nail and it's catching on everything. So you take it and you block it, you pull your little points out and you make a little star, and then you can thread them all onto something, or you can put them, my hands are so rough, or you can put them on your tree, whatever you want to do with them, and they're lovely. And like I said, if you don't want to use the mixture of it, I use Mod Podge, but you can use PVA glue, you know, any sort of school glue, and mix it with water. And if you want them to be waterproof, if you wanted them to put them on an outside tree, for instance, or a bush or something, you could paint them once they're blocked. Then paint them with pure Mod Podge, and there is an outdoor Mod Podge that makes them really sort of super waterproof that you could paint on and let that dry. You could put glitter on them, you could do whatever you wanted to do with them. You can make them in multiple colours if you wanted to make them in multiple colours. You could have your centre white and your outside silver or whatever. You could edge this with nice silver thread. There's lots of things you could do. So yeah, that's one little project. My next project is holly leaves, which I'm going to sort of make as I go along. And then the next project after that, I'm going to show you how to make this cute little pom-pom snowman. The pom-pom snowman's not such a big deal, but obviously I'm going to show you how to make a little scarf and a little hat for him. Okay, so if you want to make this one, go out and get yourself some googly eyes and some jingle bells, because he jingles from the works. A quid for the googly eyes, a quid for the jingle bells, and get yourself some little scraps of yarn. You want some white obviously for the snowman, but you just need scraps of yarn for the hat and for the scarf. Okay, and then you'll have everything you need to make one of these. And I think I just used a size 3 hook. Oh yeah, for the snowflakes, by the way, that's what I used, a size 3 hook. Okay, so yeah, but next project you'll need green and red, because I'm going to show you how to make some holly berries. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found that useful.